Yo, what is up, guys? This is ZeGamerBoy, and welcome to Amnesia the Dark Descent. Thought of as one of the most terrifying horror stories that has been made in recent memory. So, this is another episode of our Thursday 30-minute snippet, and I thought if I'm going to be doing this series, I need to throw in Amnesia, which is a game that's very spooky. It's one on this list that I actually have not finished in its entirety, but I have played a lot of it in the past, and it's spooky for sure. I'm a fan of it. It's great, and I'm excited to jump in. Let's go, Amnesia the Dark Descent.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is
Daniel.
Yes. I am Daniel.
Okay, so the whole premise of the game is you have amnesia. Shocker. But yeah, it's a spooky game for sure. And a really interesting feature that the game has is the sanity meter, which we'll go in more depth with it in a little bit. So yeah, Amnesia is a very spooky game. And it's one that's really been able to hold up through the ages. Tinderboxes can be used to light candles and other light sources in the environment. The current number of tinderboxes is shown in the inventory by pressing the touchpad. Can I pick this up? I want a candle. I can't have a candle. But an interesting feature is your sanity meter, which it'll deplete with the more scary stuff that you have pop up throughout your playthrough. Is that blood, by the way? I'm kind of curious whether that's blood or not. Hey, stop it, wind. What do you think you're doing? I don't appreciate that one single bit. I'll take that tinderbox. The tinderbox. The tinderbox. Throw! I'm a boss. Look at me go. Let's open the door. Let's open the door. Hold down R2 and move right stick in order to open doors. Oh, I figured that out already. What? I didn't like that. I heard footsteps. What the hell are you? What? How about you not? How about you really not? I don't even know what the fuck that was. Well, no shit, not supposed to. Unless that's the amnesia. It could be the amnesia, right? Uh-huh. Yeah, doors opening by themselves. That's always a good sign. Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights to environment using tinderboxes first, or search for other light sources. Fuck your room. Fuck your room. Can I get a lantern? I know I get a lantern at some point. I'd really appreciate it. A lot. I don't like dark. Going into some old archives. That's fun. Okay, we're making progress, boys and girls. Into the depths. Oh, why? I don't want to go down there. I don't want to go down there. Let's keep following this blood trail. Okay. How about you not? Okay, let's bring the lantern out, because the lantern helps me stay sane. But you have a limited amount of fuel for your lantern. So beware of your fuel for your lantern as it depletes, because... Yo! Stop with the rattling, you sick bitch. But yeah, you really want to preserve everything. I have been here before. Must be where I came from, actually, because that looks like a broken glass. Yeah, it's broken glass that I cut myself on, apparently. I don't need this anymore, so let's grab
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Sounds like a cool story. And I have no clue why we need to kill this guy. Not a single iota of an idea, but apparently we need to do it. And holy shit, it got dark right then. Yeah! Puzzles. I like puzzles. Hey! Stop it, you hissing cockroaches. Let's go to the entrance hall.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum.
The inner
My
sanctum.
most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Good to know. Good to know. I don't really know what we're looking for right now, but we're gonna find out, ain't we? That's completely normal. It is tough and pliant, can't be torn by hand or tools. Mementos. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Probably. And there were some potions and shit that were back behind us in that room, so I'm assuming I need to find some more of that. Yeah, laboratory. Let's see what's in the lab. Don't do that. I don't like that. Stop it. You have more tinder boxes for me? No, but you have oil up on this shelf. I'll take that oil. Oil does me well. I like oil. It provides fires and shit. Oh, I thought that was a chest I could open, you bastard. That one I think is, right? Yep, tinderbox. pick up. I have a tinderbox. Just so we preserve our light here.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
Aquafortis. So that just gave me some hints, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's in this paper. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can to move to the wine cellar, so I need to go to the wine cellar. Chemistry pot, that's a good. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. Or vitae? The former compounds lacked the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia, I don't know, instead of aquaportis, in hope that it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acidic and proves impractical to put to any use except as detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find the alchemic solution to my predicament. So, use aquafortis, calamine, and orpiment. Right. So those are all the things that I need to make a dissolving substance. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I'm better than others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint. They're where I only crave fair judgment and safe return. I don't like that frickin' noise going on in the background. Cut it out. Oh, don't do that. Yeah, let's go down here. The wine cellar. It's locked. It will not open without a key. Okay, so I've already looked at those. No diaries available. Mementos. Find the key to the wine cellar. Evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. Fun. It's locked and it will not open without a key. Good to know. That's usually how these things work. Let's see what's over here. That opens. I like you a lot. Picked up some more oil. Might as well replenish this while we're at it. And there's a painting. That's a very beautiful painting. Fuck that painting. I can't go through that door. Imagine that. Can't go through there because rocks and rubble are there. If I had like a sledgehammer, I could definitely do it. Tabularium. What's a tabularium? Okay. This just looks like it's a bad idea to be walking around in. What's this note say?
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber.
The
No matter
burial
what
chamber.
the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Okay, so he was an archaeologist of some kind, from what it sounds like. So that's kind of cool. Yo, cockroaches, shut up. I don't appreciate your hissing. You're not cats, you're cockroaches. You shouldn't be hissing to begin with. Also, why was this door thrown off its hinges? Anybody else wondering that? I am. Okay, more notes. Let's check the drawers for some more things. Nope. Nothing in that drawer either. Okay.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered.
The tomb.
Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Uh-oh. Our main man Daniel was trapped at one point in this tomb. What? Well, there's definitely something on the other side of the wall. Door won't open, it's locked. Historia loci. Local history. So I'm guessing that is where I will find something nice. There's a piano. Pianos are cool. Also, that's not an ideal skylight. You should get that patched. What happens if it rains? It's gonna ruin everything in the house. What? What kind of noise was that? Is that papyrus? That looks like papyrus. Okay. Another door. Oh no, you did not. Well, I got a feeling I'm not going back from whence I came. Okay, more letters. This one's not a happy letter, is it?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Interesting. What was in the bottom of the tomb?
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
What are you?
I reached out, closing it in my hands.
That looks like a gem of some
Faint glow
kind.
escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Interesting. So you went through like time and space or something or other. Cool. Our man is a complete stud. That's not supposed to be like that. I've seen houses before. It's not. It's really not supposed to be that way. Just find a new way out of this area. Thanks, it's that simple, right? Super simple. You know what? If I find a crowbar, I can just beat the shit out of the rocks. They'll fall eventually. I'll be good to go. Oh. There's a way that right there. Chur. I take a chur. I so smart. Then there's the key. Wilhelm and his tools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of my human vessels. So I'm guessing this is Alexander speaking again. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either King's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would be a sense to solve both of my problems. Okay, so Alexander seems like a asshole. Was that necessary? No, I think not. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Don't mind me, whatever figure is afoot. Oh no! I think I saw that out of the corner of my eye. Oh. What? 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 I'm out. I'm getting out. Whatever that thing was, I want nothing to do with it. I think it's cool that loading screens here. I haven't read all of them, but they give some kind of lore. Oh, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure that actually hurt me. I'm in good health apparently, but how about you really not? Okay, since we have the key and stuff like that, let's go down to the wine cellar because that sounds like a great idea, doesn't it? Ha 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 ha. Yep. Let's go to the wine cellar. Sounds like a great idea. Oh, so I have to physically actually like press that and do it that way. See, in modern games, you press the button to open a door and it'll open automatically. Oh, it is dark as all shit in here.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Okay, I can't go that way. If an enemy is near, to stay out of sight and hide in darkness, make sure you turn off the lantern. Is there an enemy near? How about there not be an enemy near? Oh no! Well... Oh no! I saw you. Oh, why don't you fucking stop? Oh, well, he was here. Pretty positive he was here. Oh, found orpiment. Nice. Very cool. Yo, flies. Frick off. This looks like a torture chamber. You said this is a wine cellar? I'll grab. I know you're somewhere out there. How's my sanity going? Oh, not good. Sanity's not in a good spot. Oh, wow, my guy's going nuts. He's going crazy. I can't even, like, control what he's doing. I found another something. Oh, barrels are my worst enemies. They're not nice. They're not nice. All is good. I just got hit in the fucking face with a barrel. Yeah, everything's great. This seems like a place I don't want to be. Like, if I'm being all too honest, it really does seem like a place that would be a bad place to be. Those are brains.
What's happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst.
Oh, is this alien? This is alien.
My God, Wilhelm, do something!
This is alien, dude.
Except
There's a fucking chest burster.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Well, let's do this first. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garich. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle of Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order would want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon the slightest whim and do so without asking questions. It is in return we would attest my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but I came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer. Yikes! Horror games, am I right? Let's grab this and get the... feel I am not safe. I feel I am not safe. Do I have everything, by the way? I think I do. Orpiment, cuprite, calamine, and aqua regia. And that's what we needed, right? Chemical relocation. Calamine, orpiment, cuprite, and aqua regia. So we're okay. Okay, we are in the laboratory. Within the laboratory, we gotta find the flasks and mix some shiznits. Okay, so let's first. Wait, do I not have the chemicals? I'm pretty sure I have. Oh. I have the chemicals. There's one. There's two. What? That's four. How dare you, dude? That's what I like. That's what I like. That's what I like. That's what I like. Oh, I need that urn. If I have that urn, I can set it underneath it. Yeah, there we go. Right. There we go. Let's get that going up. Some films. Some fumes. Some fumes. Some fumes. Stop it with your noises. Okay, we're taking the pot of acid and getting the frick out. Well, shit. That's what happens, I guess. You go downstairs to make something nice for yourself, and the game says, no, I'm trashing it. You can use objects to reach hard to reach places. Up and out. Thanks. I'm glad you let me vault. Back to the entrance hall. Stop. I just need to go down here now. Let's go this way. Use our little ointment here. And now we're gonna go to the refinery. Very cool. Good old puzzle solving is the best. Okay, guys. Well, we did a little bit in the game in this 30-minute snippet of Amnesia the Dark Descent. The thing that I really like about this game is just the tension that is ramped up through the introduction of a monster that we really didn't even get a good look at in this gameplay. We know that it's something absolutely terrifying, but the game doesn't want to show us what it is yet. And honestly, we're not supposed to look at it because then we lose our sanity in the process of looking at it. That's one of the coolest aspects of this game, that you can't really look at the monster, which adds to the terror. That, like, if that were implemented in, like, Outlast or something like that, that would make the game so much more tense if you couldn't look at the enemies. Otherwise, you'd, like, literally start going insane. And that would be almost appropriate with the first Outlast game because you're in an insane asylum. So that would have been so cool if they could have done that. But yeah, this is it's a super lore-rich game, which I guess I didn't realize before because I didn't really take the time to read the notes that were left behind by Daniel's future self, or past self. Daniel's past self. But that's really cool, and it's definitely giving you more information as to who this Alexander guy is, what Daniel has to do with this. All the other characters in the story are giving you background as to why this Alexander guy is such a bad dude, because he's looking for immortality, and you never look for immortality in any kind of circumstance. So, with that being said, I hope you liked this video. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you are a new subscriber or are a current subscriber, hit that notification bell to get notified on when I upload new videos on the channel. So comment down below so you can give me some feedback on the video and tell me whether or not you'd like to see more of Amnesia the Dark Descent or anything in the same realm as Amnesia. But, yeah guys, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.